Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good. I guess it's evening time. Sort of evening. Late afternoon. Short Eggs coming at you here. Let's see who pops in here. Got the Brew Crew. Mets going at it. What are we at? 2-2 already in this matchup. Royals take a lead. Wild card madness. So, what do we have? Brewers struck for 2 in the first. Meds getting to Peralta here in the second. Walks, hits, triple by Jesse Winker. You know, that's what happens here. Single walk gets into the trouble. And the Mets take the lead here. Is that a sac fly at the wall? Just missed it. Just missed it. All right, let's what do we got here live in this matchup now? Kansas City's minus a 350 live. Mets game total at 11.5. Mets run lock. It's locked. It's locked. All right, we'll get to it. I see Stop Geo in the comments here. What do you say there, fella? Makes the last few days been swamped at the salt mines. I'm reading it off of the YouTube there. So that's why it didn't pop it up. My computer, I got to refresh the computer. I got to maybe do a restart or something. It's acting a little funky. Let's get funky. Like Brass Monkey. I wonder if we take the Royals. Excuse me. Do you take the Orioles at plus $5 to score in the bottom of the ninth? So Santander makes the last out. Mountcastle, Rushman, Cowser coming to the dish. Good to see Vinny P back in the lineup for Kansas City. Bobby Witt, MVP, with the ribby, 1-0. Corbin Burns, 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. Will be told that the Orioles stink. That'll be probably the T-Money thing. I told you the Royals are garbage. The guy pitches a 4-hitter. 8 innings. Takes a loss. Raggins with AK. That's what my guy does. The strikes guys out. 6 innings, though. The bullpen holds up. We got a live on this. Is it wrong I want to do a live on KC? All right. Mets action says Mets minus 141. Run line plus 133. Total 11.5. Do you come in on a Brew Crew? See, now I think I want to grab the Brew Crew here with some live money. Right? I mean, we got run line here. But if we can do a plus 104 and he just got a win, might be worth a shadow. Orioles now plus 625. 625. Lane Gretzky's in the house. What do you say? Live bet. I'm in. Why not? Let's get it done. Royals get out of it. Yes, they did. Mets live run line is plus 140. Well, here we go. Bottom of the third. I got Brewers even money. I just came in on. Why not? They were 140 to start, plus 150 on the run line. Let's get some Brew Crew at even. What do we have here? All right, so Dodgers, they're sending out Shaver, huh? No Max Fried. All right, A.J. Smith, Shaver versus the King. Can't mess with the King. Who says that? The King, of course. The King says that. What do we got? What's going on in the mail situation here? All right. In light of situations such as chemical spills in Ohio and Atlanta, gas masks. Do you have a gas mask? Who's interested? Domino's Pizza Rejoice. 50% off. All right, what do we got live here? We got Casey with a man on to start the ninth. Garcia. Pitching change. Burnsy is out. You got to love it. Corbin Burns pitching into the ninth inning. Again, there will be people in the chat tomorrow saying how Baltimore's terrible. That pitch is a 5-hitter, 8+ innings. Where's the offense? Baltimore. Stuff here says square play may be the right play now on Padres run line plus 130. I'm not a big Shaver guy. Not a big Shaver. I know after Schwellenbach, he was their top prospect pitcher-wise. The kid's 21. Career postseason, 2 2/3 innings, 3 strikeouts, 10 ERA. I don't worry about that. Let's not worry about his postseason numbers. We got a 1 out now in Baltimore. Bobby Witt is up. Tigers get it done in early action. I'll tell you what. You want to try to entice me tomorrow on Detroit? I shouldn't say you had to really entice me tomorrow. We got who's going tomorrow? Is Rhea Olsen going tomorrow? We can take a little Brie Olsen to get the job done for Detroit tomorrow. I'll take Detroit tomorrow. And again, who's going to be Kikuchi or Hunter Brown? I mean, I like Hunter Brown. I'm showing Astros minus 165, total 7.5 tomorrow. No pitcher listed. No pitcher listed. See what's going on this. Well, we got a double here. Bryce Turang with a 2-baser off of Sevy. Under in jeopardy in Milwaukee. Bryce gave up the most runs in the league this year. Both of these teams are raking way more public on the under. I like over 7.5. I don't know if the Braves are raking. They that was such a oddball game yesterday afternoon with that. The Mets had they were pitching a 3-hitter. That game was 3-0, and all hell broke loose. I'm not looking to run to an over on it with a Met team. Padres could score, sure, but even then, I mean, 6-1 doesn't get you there. 7-0 doesn't get you there. You need 8 runs, and Atlanta's involved. Nah. I'm looking at Stros when it comes available tomorrow. Astros minus a run. That game's going to be going. What time? That's an 8 o'clock game tomorrow, right? No. Actually, Houston is another day game tomorrow, 2:30. More day action. More day action on Thursday. Tigers at 2:30. O's at 4:30. 7:30. Mets 8:30. San Diego, Musgrove, and Freed tomorrow. Well, that's going to be that's the must-win game for Atlanta there. They probably figure, you know what? We got a 50-50 shot of winning today. Probably less. Shomanaya on the hill for the Mets tomorrow. Seth Lugo for the Royals. Unlisted currently in this Houston-Detroit game. But I'm guessing Olsen and Hunter. I mean, maybe they go Kikuchi. You go with the vet or the youngster. Contreras flies out. And that's a wrap. Churio can't get it done. Contreras can't get it done. Your 2 and 3 hitters fail. Not today. 3-2, top 3. And the game total has kept the same at 11.5. 11.5. Kansas City stolen base. Miguel Garcia on second. Vinny P at the plate. And Mr. Aiken on the hill. Keegan Aiken. Second round pick. 29 years old. A decent season out of the bullpen. You can't complain. Guy out of bullpen. Not a bad year. 3.32 ERA. 68 innings, a 193 batting average against a .94 whip, 97 K, 78 innings. Looking to get out of this inning with a man on second with 2 outs. Gets the strike after falling behind 0-2. Let's worry about the batter. Don't worry about the hitter. If you get the hitter out, the runner cannot score. It's simple. It's what I call simple science, Simon. Don't worry about the runner. Batter makes an out. He can't score. 3 outs. Don't got to overthink things, right? Ball in the dirt. There we go. Now, the problem is 3-1 count here. What are you doing to Vinny P? He hasn't played. He's been out for a month. But the dude still hit 20 homers this year. He's got a little pop. Drove in 97. Sally Perez on his way to the Hall of Fame, possibly. Don't laugh. He's solid catcher. I mean, dude hit 48 homers one year. The guy is a solid 25 to 30 home run guy. Actually, probably average out to about 25, 27 homers. It's what he does. It's what he does. You don't want him up with 2 on and 2 out. Knocking on the King, catch first 5 KC Orioles game. There you go. There you go. Vinny P walks. Here comes Sally Perez. Oh my. Oh my goodness. This could go from a 1-0 game to 4-0. And the O's, it's Lugo tomorrow. It might be Lugo tomorrow anyway. Just the body language and the way Orioles have just played the last 2 months. We haven't liked them. We liked them in July. Wow, these guys are good. Look at all these players are going to go out and get somebody good. They'll go get the reliever Miller from Oakland. They'll go get another starting pitcher. Trade everybody for Scooble. No. We're going to sit tight. Bring in Trevor Rogers from Miami. Zach Eflin. We're good. We got Grayson Rodriguez injured. Everybody else injured. Nobody's hitting in the lineup. We might have a bunch of 2-game series. They might not even go 3 some of these. Verlander not on the roster. Breggy's saying goodbye. Yordi's banged up. Tucker's just back. Altuve. Do they got the garbage cans? Does he have a buzzer on his chest to bail him out tomorrow? I don't know. Richie P in the house. Richie, your jersey should be there this weekend. I know I said I was going to get out last week. I did not. Did not get it out. They're all out now. You, JK, Ryan. The whole clan. One time. Hitting the like button. Keep hitting that like button, Richie. Hit that button, baby. All right. We go to the bullpen again in Baltimore. Sir Anthony Dominguez is coming in. The Mets, a quick 2 outs here in the top of the third. But the game right now is coming down to Sally Perez. Does he bust this one open? Do the O's have a shot? We're gonna find out. There, what was that? A base hit? What was that? Throw to first base? What happened here? I have all the MLB windows open because I don't have the game on. Because honestly, I was watching Miami Vice. It's still in the good seasons. The first couple years of Miami Vice are the best. Such says, O's Westberg and Urias are back. Mainly Westberg allowed them to reslot their lineup back to what it was early in the season when they were smashing when it looks too little, too late. Yes. And again, Gio, the pitching. You need pitching. And their bullpen is bad. Who's got a worse bullpen? Them or the Yanks? Who's got the worst bullpen? Playing with fire, leaving that a little outside there for Perez. What are we doing here? Oh, way outside. You got him. You got Sally Dogs to strike out. Here we go. Bottom 9, Mountcastle, Adley Rushman, Colton Cowser. O's fans probably with the rally caps on. I'd had the rally cap on. We go bottom 3 in Milwaukee. Mitchell, Adame, Bowers coming to the dish as Nemo strikes out to end the third, the top of the third. So here we go. Sevy, 4 hits and a walk already, playing with fire. The other side of the frame, same thing. We got 2 hits and a walk by Peralta. That's how you give up 3 runs. You're going to give up a hit, a walk, and the guy's going to lace a triple off you. There you go. If you're a Brewer backer here, you got to feel good because Sevy's giving up hits and walks. So I don't know if they're going to have a short hook with him. Probably not. Let him go. And then regroup tomorrow, I guess would be their thinking with Minaya, who they like. Receive the tracking info. Excellent. It only made sense for me to wait for one runner. You know what? I thought JK would get to me right away. And then, you know what is, where I'm at, like the post office it's just off the hook because there's so much construction. I was there today and people are like, what do you mean I don't have a mailbox? You're like, they're building whole developments. They don't have mailboxes yet. So it's just a zoo in there. It's literally like smaller than my garage, the post office. Who's going to win the Devontae Adams sweepstake now that he's on the block? Well, according to my guy, Mr. Numbers on Twitter, he says the Kansas City Chiefs are the prime contenders now that Rice is probably gone. I'd have to think that he would maybe force his hand to the Saints or the Jets. If I'm him, I don't think KC would want the headache that comes with him. Do I want to go to the Jets? Like, it's always Aaron Rodgers. But who am I up against there? I'm up against Josh Allen's, Mahomes, Lamar, like a bunch of good teams. I go to the Saints. I got a shot to win a division, right? Okay. You nearly beat the Falcons. You probably should have beat the Falcons. You had a bad turnover, and the guy drilled a 90-yard field goal against you to end it, who sometimes misses those. You like David Carr? I'm going to the Saints. Bad division, easier. I mean, who are the good teams here? The Lions? The Lions are just in a shootout with Seattle, who I'm told is terrible. And the Niners. I'm going here. I'm going to New Orleans. I'm not even thinking twice about it. I don't want Casey. I don't think is going to want his act. And as much as he wants to go be with Aaron Rodgers and Jets, what do you win in there? Your chance to win, I think, is better in New Orleans. I mean, obviously the Chiefs are probably the best because you got the best quarterback and probably the best coach. But do they want that? It's interesting. Let's see, Higgs, I know we're talking about baseball, but I got a small rant. Let it go. I had the under in a Titans-Dolphins game. Minor world where they run the ball instead of kneeling it. Oh. No. What was that about? I mean, that was there like 20 seconds left? Oh. Maybe they're just like, you know what, we got to get this. I know that everybody's going to come in and yell fixed and rigged. How about the team is not playing good? Pollard's not having a good season by any stretch, right? I mean, what are his numbers? I mean, my thought on that is you have hold on, let me see if I'm trying to pull up his numbers. Look at what is going on with ESPN. Where's Tennessee? All right, Tony Pollard. He had 82 yards in week 1 and a TD. 62 against the Jets. Last week against Green Bay, 6 carries, 14 yards. And this one, he had a nice game, 22-88. Maybe you don't want him to just get in the end zone to just get a little – I really don't know. It sounded like that's a decent game. I don't know why they didn't take the knee. I wasn't watching it, but I thought maybe he was just playing like garbage and you want to get confidence boosting, stuff like that. That would have been my initial thought. All right, we got Ryan O'Hearn with the walk as he pinch hits for Ryan Mountcastle. Adley Rushman, who's forgotten how to hit the second half of the season, up at the plate. He takes ball number 2. Ball 2. Stuff here says, hopefully it's about the NFL officiating, part-time rep, scrap product. Yeah, but that's nothing to do with him running in the end zone. Vegas made the call. What happened to sportsmanship? I don't know. Sometimes you want to execute. I know the NFL usually they take knees there. Yeah, we're live, Team Money. How the heck did I end up here? I assume this is live. We're definitely live, Team Money. 1 minute I'm watching a video about a woman getting killed and then finding her killer. Next minute you're over here talking about something being fixed. This guy's watching true crime wormholes. He's falling down. Yeah, hit the like button, fella. Team Money, I was talking about you earlier. I said if the O's lose this game 1-0, Team Money's going to come in here and rant like the O's stink, even though Burns pitches into the 9th inning, gives up 5 hits, whatever he gave up, and he lose 1-0. and you'd say, oh, they're terrible. I mean, how? They get good pitching. Adley Russian strikes out. Second half woes continue for the young catcher. So yeah, that's the officiating comment before he commented about running it at the end. Overall, though, from what I was watching, I saw a bunch of horrible officiating. Man on first. Yep. Here we go. Well, we got one out now, and Colton Cowser is up. I don't know if the O's doesn't mean they're untalented. No, I'm just saying, listen, it's playoff baseball. Teams are going to lose tough ones like this. Burns isn't the problem. Their offense hasn't hit. The other pitchers have been bad. It would have been fine if you had Grayson Rodriguez and Burns and Eflin, and you got three kind of good studs there, power your rotation. Your bullpen is trash. And then your lineup goes in a funk for 2 months. Hey, good luck with that. Good luck. Because the playoffs, you're going to face guys with decent pitchers. We can make fun of the Royals pitching staff or the Mets or any of the Brewers. The bottom line is it is playoff baseball. These guys are all 90-plus win kind of clubs. Deep, shallow fly out here. A little nibbler to the outfield, barely gets there. That should have been an infield fly rule. Come on, Colton Cowser. A pinch runner with 2 outs at first base. Heston Kjerstad, the rookie. I like this guy. Where's Richie P? We have Helton Kjerstad rookie cards somewhere. You're in a major league sport. You obviously don't stink, but these teams get way overvalued. You're in the playoffs. How are you overvalued? How are they overvalued? They've been like the best road team in baseball the last couple of years. Them and the Braves are fabulous on the road. The problem how I overvalue them because I think they're smarter than what they are, and instead of going out and getting bullpen help, they get nothing. Nothing. Willie Adame can't do anything here. We got an out, 2 ball, 1 strike to Mr. Bowers here for the Brew Crew. Sevy looking to deal. Hoskins on deck. Sal Frelick, the youngster, in the hole. I like Sally Frelick. In play, no outs. We got a base hit first to third. Did he make it to third, though? That was a good throw there. Good throw. First and third. 1 out. Tyrone Taylor comes up short, throwing to third base. So first and third, Brewers threatening Jake Bowers. All he needs to do is throw it to the outfield here for a sac fly, and then they're back in it. It's 3-3, and then we start all over again. Can he get the job done? We will wait and see. Oh, no, Bowers did get hit. Royce Hoskins is at the dish now. I thought it was Jake Bowers. Jake Bowers delivered the base hit to center field. And there we go. It's a double play, inning over, first pitch swinging, and hang him up. Hang him up. Lindor to Iglesias over to Alonso. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Can't they pay the refs to be full-time year-round, study all the mess-ups in the offseason? Listen, they pay these refs get like a lot of money. Anyway. I didn't watch games, so I don't know how bad the play call, the penalties were. Mets are doing their Texas Ranger impression, I see. Well, they're winning. Mets going to beat everyone 8-5 to a World Series. Lindor may be what Garcia was last year. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I think Lindor is better than Garcia. What do we have going on here in Baltimore? 2 outs. Kjerstad fouls one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see what happens here in the BLT. Where's our guy Miz? Miz is a Baltimore guy. See what happens. I get off the channels and then you lose people. They don't come and visit. Kjerstad strikes out on the ball outside. Game over. Kansas City Improbable playoff team here. I know Detroit is an improbable team too getting here, but Kansas City, who had them doing this besides me? We had the over-win ticket. We cash it, but here we go. Kansas City takes game one. Seth Lugo tomorrow. Do the Royals move on to the next round? Them and Detroit looking to close out a couple teams people were pretty high on. Is the Houston dynasty over? Or do they just have to reload a little bit? I think they're reloading. Tough year for Houston with their pitchers. And just I'm going to say about the Dodgers, when the Dodgers get eliminated before the World Series, you need pitching. You can't just have your bullpen come in every game in a fifth or sixth inning. It takes its toll. Team Mike says it's every team plays at their full capabilities this postseason. There's no excuse the Padres, Phillies, or Dodgers won't win it all. Should be. The thing though with the Dodgers is they're missing pitchers. They have one pitcher. They got Yamamoto. Who else they got? Actually, no, they got Flannery. So they're not in terrible shape. But it's one guy Flannery with an injury history, and Yamamoto we got whatever hurt they want to rest, whatever the case may be. They do have the top three guys, though, right? I mean, Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman, pretty damn good players. Does the bullpen hold up? Because Flannery and Yamamoto 1-2, they're tough. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Next up for them, team's going to have not going to be easy. Will not be easy. Stop to the NFL's trash. It's getting worse. Yes. I agree about Lindor being better, but Garcia was a freak last postseason. Well, he just had a good season overall. And what happened? He took a step back this year. At least Lindor has been pretty consistent. I mean, I know the first year I think he had a bad year with the Mets, but otherwise he's been solid. But this is a guy who is kind of like on a Hall of Fame trajectory too, Lindor. Where Garcia was just a guy who got hot with the rest of the team. O's will pound the Royals tomorrow, and Royals game 3 if I had to guess. So you think they pound Seth Lugo tomorrow? I'm guessing it's going to be Eflin on the hill. Will we get an Eflin sighting? Let's go to the game logs. Baltimore. April the 21st, 5 1/3 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs, 1 strikeout, and a walk for Seth Lugo. That's it. 1 game versus Baltimore. Now, he closed out September. 5 games, a 2.28 ERA, 27 innings, 21 hits, 26 strikeouts, .90 whip. A strong September showing versus the Cleveland Guardians, 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. Versus the New York Yankees in the Bronx, 7 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs, 10 Ks. At Detroit, actually home versus Detroit, playoff Tigers, 4 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs. They got him. Home versus San Francisco, 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. And closing out versus Atlanta, he just went 2 innings, a little bit of rest, 1 hit, 3 Ks. Get him tuned up for this start here against Baltimore. So he's had a strong month. 2 bad starts in August. His other 3 were all right. 1 run, 4 runs, 2 runs, 1 run. Not bad. Again, who's pitching? Is it going to be an Eflin sighting? That's who I think will get the call. Definitely O's in game 2. They'll score 6 or 7 runs. Here we go. Do I got to bring the pen out for that? Subject says Royals any under tomorrow. Disagreeing with T-Money. I agree with about the Dodgers pitching next year. Ohtani's back to the mound. They act like they won't have him pitching full time. Well, they know they're not going to suspend him for betting on games, so he'll probably be on the mound. And if you get Glass now back, again, the guy's 31 or 32 now, so he's only going to go 120 innings. They have to monitor that. Is Buehler going to be back? The guy's had 2 Tommy Johns. Hall of Fame out the window. Kershaw, they're going to sign him again. He's 40. And then here comes all the 5-inning guys. Stone, Gonsolin, May, Sheenan, all these young guys. Let's just go 5 innings. Why didn't you just do Cincinnati Reds, Nasty Boys, Dibble, Myers, Norm Charlton, just have guys pitch 3 innings? You can do that 2 times a week with your guys. Shut them down. Michael B's in the house. Not been a good day so far. Did not get the double results with the Royals and the Stros. I do feel dumb betting on the first heavy public favorite today. As weird as that was, I know Panic came in and said, oh, everybody's on the Stros. And I said Stros. 140. I was like, how do you not take the Stros? Like, Scooble's been great, but why was that line that high? Which is also why I'm thinking, you know what? Detroit just kind of sweeps them and takes them out tomorrow. UFC Contender Series a couple hours. Hopefully they get some money back. There you go, Mike. Off topic, Gonzaga basketball part of the Pac-12. Yeah, I talked about that with Matt Fargo today. I was doing Winter Circle. I said, man, we were talking about just realignment and stuff. I brought up that Gonzaga game. They were in the West Coast. They weren't in Mountain West. They were West Coast. Might as well be the Mountain West because now they're playing with Boise and San Diego State. Can the Brewers get me 2 more runs, hopefully off the bullpen? I got the Padres double results left, but the way this is going, I'm sure the Braves score 6 in the first inning off Michael King. Well, let's see. They had a shot here before. Couldn't get it done with a guy on second. We'll see what happens here, right? Here comes Sal Frelick up. Bottom of the 4th inning. The youngster, Sally Frelick. You know I like this guy. The funny thing is, 2 years ago I had him. I said, let's take a little Frelick for Rookie of the Year. Yeah, 57 games, 246 batting average. Yeah, 2 homers, Sal Frelick. I don't even know why I saved this guy's rookie cards. Why? I'm trying to figure it out. He's got no power. Like why? Why? I know why. Because I'm stupid, Mike. Michael B, any plays a contender you like? I bet UFC, but haven't been following the contender season, says Gio. It's my favorite game with St. Mary's, a Gonzaga game every year. Yep. Well, you got one more year. I think they come in 2026, I believe, right? 2026. 2026 for the Zags going to Pac-12 action. Sally Frelick, 2-2. See what happens. How about a little Vegas Aces, Kelsey Plum over 17.5 points for you out there, folks? I know you guys love WNBA. Just my intuition. I don't know. It's Sal Frelick. In play, no outs. We got a double. We got a double. Leadoff double. Let's go, Brewer. Do. So we are in business. We're in business. Man on second. We got Joey Ortiz up. The spark look 5'9", 183 pounds. 5'9", 183. Is that a? I was 5'10", 190 in 8th grade. I'd pick Joey Ortiz up and use him as a baseball bat when I was on the Little League team. He's like a 34 Easton for me to fling around. This guy. How's he as a minor leaguer? 19 homers. 19 homers in 2022 in double and triple A combined. 346 at triple A. 321 this year at what was that? 2023 at triple A. 321. Not bad. He's got a little bit of a bat apparently here. Not much in the majors, batting 239. But I'm better off with this guy's Joey Ortiz rookie cards than Sal Frelick, Richie. We need a nice base hit here. Maybe it scores a run. Maybe it's first and third. Either way, we got the top of the order coming up with Hurang Turang. Big Bryce. You know he's a prospect. First round draft pick. Thought to be pretty good. We'll see what happens. Strikes out. Backwards K. A backwards K. He goes down. One more year. He's got one more year, King. Mike King D says, he's got one more year, Mike, for St. Mary's Gonzaga. Franklin, money line, plus 135 and over 1.5 rounds in Smith Savallo for the contenders. Stop, Gio. There you go. Thank you and good luck, says Stop, Gio. If you're just popping in, hit the like button. If you're on the Twitter world, stop by Sean Higgs YouTube. Hit the like. I don't know where everybody's watching. More on the X, I guess. I understand. Well, I never understand how that works on the X. Are you watching? Did it just come up on your timeline? Who knows? I don't. There we go. I'm going to repost it here. It says it's got 60 views on my timeline. So I got that going for me. Oh, if that's good or bad. Here we go again. Here we go. Tarang's got 2 doubles when it means nothing. I mean, it also meant something lead off the game. You scored. But come on. Can we get a base hit now? Instead of being down 0-2 in the count? We're going to get nothing with a guy on second again? How's that fair? How's that fair for anybody? Foul ball down the pike. Rich P says it shows on your timeline if you are following. Gotcha. Stop Geo smiling. Bet Online, Bovada, and Bet Now all have contender series. So Stop Geo is happy. I know some American books have it as well, says Michael B. We take a ball. Wow, way outside. What was it? Is that a pitch out? Do you think the guy's going to steal third? What's happening here? What was that about? Sal Frelick is not stealing third base. All right, 2-2. Getting those pitches up for Sevy. We're almost at 70 pitches here in the 4th inning. It'll be nice to get him maybe to – can we really work it to get to like 85 pitches here in the 4th? Let's go. Let's go base hit. Base hit, Bryce. Your name's Bryce. You probably picked on with a name like that. Take the aggression out on a ball. Let's go. Foul ball. Michael B says the Brewers are still down later. I'm going to take a shot on them at some plus money bullpen is where I feel they have a huge advantage. Yes, good bullpen. Sevy losing some control with his pitches right now. He's throwing the ball low. Yeah. Oh, he's got 70 pitches. In play, no outs. Here we go. Here we go. Infield single. We'll take it. First and second. I mean, not ideal. I prefer a clean base hit, so maybe we could score. Now comes the youngster. Here's a card Richie P wants to collect. And our guy, Stephen Bowman, has not been around in a while. Jackson Churio, 20-year-old lean machine, this kid. 21 homers, 79 RBIs, 275 batting average. Not too shabby. 2 full years in the minors, 20 and 22 homers both years, 288 and 282 average. Looks consistent. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. We don't like to see him swinging and missing like that. We got Contreras in the hole on deck. In play runs. A double by Churio. Sharp line drive to center field. Southfield scores Bryce. 2 rang. 2 third. And here comes the mound visit. Are they pulling him? T-Money? I meant the Mets bullpen is definitely gassed. I mean, really, you're gonna pull out him here? You're gonna pull Sevy out? Should have bummed Devontae Adams, asked the Raiders for a trade. We're definitely going after Tucker for Mexico. All right. Do you think people will grab him, or can we wait to pick him up as a free agent or a waiver wire? What do you think? We got a pitching change going on, it looks like here. You got a pitching change. That's what's happening? Nope. Swinging strike on what would have been a ball. I don't know if Sevy comes out for the 5th when he's at 80 pitches. Maybe he does. They'll definitely get the bullpen up because he's not making 6 with 75 pitches already. That ain't happening. Foul ball. Contreras. Mets better get Salvi out of there, Sean. Me and you could have hit that pitch. It was up the middle, no movement at all. Well, he's still in the game. He's a gamer. Everyone wants Wicks from Green Bay. I think people go after Hunt from Kansas City. I think Hunt's already picked up in our league, isn't he? T-Money says he is staying in. Yes, he is. I mean, I thought you were going to take him out, but I'm like, you can't take him out right here. You got to live or die with him because your bullpen's been used up. I mean, you can't go to him in the 4th inning. Even if he gives up a hit, I mean, you're going to go to him here if he gives up a hit and it's 5-3. The damage is done. Leave him in. It's 5-3, nobody on base if he gives up a hit, right? I mean, or a man on first or something. All this stuff is breaking low, that's for sure. The sweepers. A sweeper pitch. This is nonsense. In play runs. Here we go. We got the lead in Milwaukee. Ground ball to Lindor. It's enough to get a run across. Churio to third. 2 outs. 4-3. Milwaukee. You can't take him out here. Let him pitch. He gave up a run already. Let him pitch. Get him over that 80-pitch mark. Then worry about it next game. I can't afford to put the bullpen in before the 5th. No, they can't. They can't. And there you go. Next pitch. Lines out. There you go. I mean, is he gonna come in and face Willie Adame next? I mean, he walked him his last at bat. So maybe they bring him in for a batter or two. I mean, I'd send him back out, honestly, T-Money, right? Just try to get anything out of him for an inning. Just that's one less out you have to get. Once they go to bullpen, Mets better hope they can get a guy to give them 2 to 3 innings after Sevy. Yep. One more run for the Brew Crew. That's it. It was, 4.5? There we go. We got a YouTube member. My guy F. Donahue. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Hunt's on the waiver, but those 14 carries he got last game, in my opinion, were based on game script. I don't think he'll get that every week. My guy F. Donahue. Yes. little star next to you there. Thank you for joining and supporting the channel. Brewers team total over Cassius. There you go. I don't know, Sean. He got back out there. I could see him getting bombed. I don't know about getting bombed. I mean, could he give up a run? But he won't get bombed because the worst you can do is what? Give up a solo home run to start the inning? And then they'll take him out. Which makes no sense. Why you take him out after the guy gives up? Well, I don't know. The damage is done. You can't put the horse back in the barn, as they say. I come highly recommended. I thank you. He got one more inning in him. Mets have to look forward to game 2 and just rest to focus for next one. Listen, they got Minai going for game 2. They'll feel good with Minai. He's had a nice season. Welcome, Don Hughes says Team Money. There we go. He's going to get front billing for a bit here as a new member. That's what we like to see. We like team members here. Team midday money. All right, look at this. Joel Piamps coming in to replace Freddie Peralta. So they're not playing games in Milwaukee. They're like, you know what? Let's go to our strength. We're going to go to the bullpen and beat you guys 4-3. We don't care. We don't care that our guy went 4 innings. What kind of season did Mr. Pay Amps have? A 3.05 ERA, 68 games, 59 innings, 59 strikeouts, 184 batting average against .97 whip, 18 walks, 39 hits, 7 home runs. Not a bad season, which is why they have a good bullpen. And there you go. Just like that, 1 out. Flies out to the left fielder, Jackson Churio, all the way at the wall. Scary, but we'll take the out. We saw that one already. Why is this back up here? I told you both unders on Tigers and O's game. You sure did. You did. I told you I came in, I was going to take them. At first, I was thinking the over, so I ended up not doing that. What are we doing? Anything live in this game? Anybody jumping on to anything here? The Brewers are minus 325. Are you kidding? Listen, we grabbed Milwaukee at even money at plus 100. It was plus 104. We couldn't get it. It went to even. You're telling me now the Mets are plus 250 and then down 4th. Why don't we come in on the Mets? I mean, I don't hate taking the Mets at a plus 250 here. Did we not see the crazy game they played yesterday? Folks, anything's possible here. What are we doing? Seth Lugo, Zach Eflin tomorrow. Eflin is a 140 fave, 7.5 total, 150 on the run line. Currently, King and the Padres, 177 favorite here at Bet Online, 162 take back on Atlanta. Total of 7.5. Run lines plus 119. First 5, minus 125, minus half, minus 180 money line for the Padres. Minus 180. Again, you're going to give me 160 with the Braves. I might just take it on principle. What are we doing? 160. We got a double. I just told you it could have got a 250 on this game. You could have just got a plus 250. Now you got a guy on second base. See? I'm lollygagging around talking to you guys. We could have just grabbed that plus 250 spot. Ay, ay, ay. He's not here, but I got to mention Mr. Numbers here on Twitter. Congratulations to Nick Earl and Gaming Giggity. That's Tim. Had a nice comeback Met win. Now up 1-0 in the series. Should close it out tomorrow. And Fernando Mendoza's trolling him. Ay, ay, ay. What are we doing? The kiss of death kind of nonsense. Francisco Alvarez, another young catcher like Adley Rutschman, doesn't get it done. Flies out to Jackson Churio. We have 2 outs. Lindor is up. Here he comes. People call him an MVP instead of Ohtani. A nice season for Lindor. And as much as Ohtani is going to get every vote and probably get a unanimous based on a 50-50, I think that's wrong. Lindor definitely deserves a couple MVP votes. This team was not thought to be good by any stretch of the means this year, right? They're not supposed to be good. 33 homers, not bad. I mean, he missed the 30-30. He almost had back-to-back 30-30, 29 ribbies. Not bad, 273 batting average is all right, 91 ribbies. But he was a heart and soul of a team, playing shortstop. He should get some votes. I know Ohtani's going to be like, it should be a no-brainer that he gets it, which I understand. He's in first place, great year. He's a DH. This guy should get some votes. Good year for Lindor. And they just pitched around him and put him on first base. That's what they think of him. Mr. Iglesias at the dish. To all the girls we've loved before. Jose Iglesias. What they call a professional hitter. Nice 337 batting average for the Mets this year. 292 for the Rockies last year. Nice. I mean, you can't complain about a guy who's going to come in and hit 270. The guy had 350 for Boston in 20 games. 373 in limited at-bats for Baltimore. 288 for the Reds. I mean, like, what is this guy? Some kind of a crazy wacko who like takes cracks with the door open in front of his teammates? Like, why does anybody want this guy? Is he that bad defensively? And he delivers. Base hit. All tied up 4-4. Just talking high about the guy. I hit the ticker. Brewers robbed the Mets of a home run. Unbelievable. These Mets games are going to be must watch. I didn't have a bet on the game. Bet some WNBA props. I got Michigan money line for Saturday. Michigan money line for Saturday. I don't even know who they're playing. I got the 2 WNBAs on another ticket. There you go. I don't hate the value on the Mets, but their pitching scares me. Well, you could have had 250, and now it's tied. 235. Those are long gone. I agree, 2-1 in one game. Seriously. Brewers dropped the catch. Wow. Double for the Mets. They can hit. They should take in their team total. Yeah. No lollygagging nasty Nate with the wrench. He's a wrench man. But now Markel's in the house. Where's Mr. Minus 1800? He needs to come in live. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I saw him on Twitter. He left a comment for the football contest, and I said, listen, bro. I said, take 45 seconds out of the Earl show. You go watch the Earls live during the same time I'm on. I'm on an hour a day. I said, you got 4 hours to get in on a live show. I'm not. You don't count. We don't count it after the show is over in a comment section. Leonard Markel's late as usual. He's at look, it's Taco Tuesday. He's looking at Taco Bueno. Del Taco. Aaron Ashby's coming in the pitch. Look at this. Already to the bullpen again. Mets been loaded. They just always hurt and underachieve. That they do. All about the money over there in New York. Yes. And they'll be spending money for Juan Soto next year. Smart not to pitch Lindor. Yeah, but here comes Iglesias to deliver. Except for the Giants. They don't like to spend their money, Michael. Your San Francisco Giants. King Dave, I'm going to catch up with you later. Higgs, get it down with these tacos. Love Taco Tuesday. I took my ground beef and I made burgers today. It's a burger day here. I like Washington over Michigan, says Michael B. So Washington and the Wolverines. Early numbers, Washington +9, under 51.5 in that game for me. Michigan is one-dimensional. Run the ball for sure. Don't do it, Mike B. Don't do it, says T-Money. Take Michigan. Michigan should be a 6.5 point favorite against Washington. It's very impressive. I watched them with my own eyes. Listen, Washington does play a little defense. Michigan plays defense and run ball. I do under before a side. I mean, again, 6.5. This line was 9 in the summer, so that's where the overreaction is. All right, we got a 1-1 pitch coming to Brandon Nimmo. Michigan deal that may be the best in the country. The defense is good. The problem is they got to get their pitching, their offense on track. Mike B says, we will see. I want to see how the line moves over the week. The way that guy dove from first base. Wow. Grabbed that plus 114. When my kids watch a baseball show and you see he's learning from Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off. Manana Kill says Washington money line. And he's like, did you see what I just said? Open your eyes. It's not the Giants like to spend money, just no one wants to take it. Yeah. Why would you? San Francisco has a poop-o-meter. Who wants to go play there? Go outside to step in poop. Yeah, Michael liked Washington, and T-Money liked Michigan. In play, no outs. Here we go. Bases loaded. Is it time to jump on a live over here again? What is the over? $12.5. It's locked. I can't get it now. In play runs. That's why I can't get it. $13.5. I'm going to try to get it again. I should get it on the mound visit. So we get 10. I took the over. Need 14. I think we'll get one here with Alonso. I think he'll deliver a base hit. This game has 10-8 written all over it. A high-scoring affair in Brewtown. Mets are now minus 293. Crazy. Where are we at here? Backstage says, take the under again. In which game? Way off topic here, says your post office so small. You're running your cul-de-sac like Vinny Antonelli. I should run the cul-de-sac. And I am in the cul-de-sac. I got a nice little cul-de-sac. Nobody's on the one side. It's fabulous. I mean, doesn't been in San Francisco? Never. I've never been to Cali. Never been to Cali. I just sing the song by LL, going back to Cali. Never been there. I just saw that on Twitter, the Poopa-meter. How many in the contest so far? Contest. 4 people in the contest. Pound It, Eric, Corey Jones, and JK. Fades are getting crushed today. Who came in? Oh, Mike, remember when our guy David G came back? He's always on the winning free pick page. He won't come to Sean Higgs. He said he took all the faves there. Remember, I was like, oh, I said, why didn't you take the Orioles? But he had the Astros, Brewers, and the Padres all on the money line. Ugh. Total now 14.5. We got that other 13. There we go. Bases juiced. They bring out Jesse Winker. They said, thanks for the triple, but we're going to go to the bench. Who cares that you're 1 for 2 with a triple and you're seeing the ball well? We're going to bring in the old man, J.D. Martinez. Maybe he has some October magic left in his bat. There's a ball. Teammate says, Lindor almost fell. He was running so hard. Gotta love playoff baseball. If the Mets win, I can see all the teams going up 1-0 winning. I can. Because I wasn't high on the Brewers. I just like, you know what? Doubleheader for the Mets. The bullpen's bad. Brewers with a better bullpen. Boom. I'm going to always side with like a better bullpen in a short game like this. But what's happened? The Brewer bullpen comes in, gives up 3 runs. We know the Met bullpen's going to give up runs. We got a 2-2 count here to Big JD, 37 years young, with the big stick. Bases loaded. Can he bust this up like a high school kegger? 6-4 Mets. 6-4 Mets. What's going to happen? 2 outs. Bases loaded. And there is a rip. We have runs on the board. Base knock. 1 run scores. Here comes the runner from third. 8-4. J.D. Martinez. Brandon Nimmo. Mark Ventos to the plate. The polar bear claws his way to second base. It is 8-4, and what do you know? The New York Mets have burst the bubble here over Milwaukee. When you know the New York Mets are the bad guys. Woo, Nelly. Look at that action. If you could find where that, I just switched some names around, but if you know that movie, I want to know if you know the movie I just did. Brewers lose this game, they're going to get swept. Absolutely, yes. I'm not listening to your play-by-play. I'm going outside and roll up before I cook nachos. Sandwich later. There you go. He is this guy. All this guy does, rolling up and eating. Team money's got to be 5,000 pounds. The way things are really going, I don't like my Padre bet. If I could cash out, I would at this point. I mean, hey, a favorite has to win today, right? Favorites too. I got to send you some Spanish-Turkish basketball this week. Money on my call, we hit a 10-1, almost an 8-1. I'm not suspended on Twitter for a few more days. I don't want Spanish-Turkish basketball. Mets turned it up for sure, Mr. Hill. 8-4. We're walking guys. All HE double hockey sticks is breaking out for Milwaukee. The season is on the brink. If the Fays keep losing, Mr. Number is going to be on the side of the road. Yeah, he likes his faves. Timothy's in the house. Michael B., I saw that show and I was leaving. I'm blaming that fool for jinxing my Astros bet. Now I know the Padres are dead. Mets are hot. Mr. Hill, that game yesterday got them ready to make a run. Yeah, that was a big comeback win for sure. I agree, Sean. I can see sweeps all over the Astros. Better bring their bats. Yeah, I mean, I don't – remember, the Astros bring the bats. The problem is they're 2-out hits. They're not generating any runs. They're the number 1 American League team against lefties and hitting overall. They got nothing today. Michael B says, Mr. Numbers will be all right. He probably just took the Mets live minus 400, thinks he got to steal. We're killing poor Mr. Numbers. He'll come in later and be like, wow, everybody's talking about me. Richie P coming in the contest. Well, here's the contest book. If you want to get in the contest, if you're not already in, Rashad Penny jersey. Rashad Penny jersey for those interested. Richie P coming in. Atlanta Thursday night. A UNLV sighting. Texas Tech. Dallas. New Orleans. I'll put this in the chat if anybody is in the chat. If you want to get in the contest, if you've never been in a contest, it costs you nothing. It's like hitting a like button. It's absolutely free. You pick the game, a side or total, and then you win, I send you a jersey. There's multiple people in here who have gotten things over the years that I've run these contests. Mini helmets, jerseys. Now, these aren't like super. I mean, the jerseys, I get it on Pristine Auction. There you go. Pristine Auction doesn't pay me. No, I pay. I try to get jerseys for less than $50. I got 15 of them. We're going to raffle them off here during contests. Richie P. Now we go T-Money. I work out or else I'd be in trouble. So, come on, man. You're the only one I know to turn down a 10-1, but already. I'm just saying, Turkish, Spanish basketball, I don't know. I mean, I do put like $50 on that nonsense for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, Money Markel is all of a sudden Mr. Plus Money Markel here. Plus Money Markel in the house. You just say the favorites are due? Well, that's it, Bray. Still nothing. I'm just trying to make a joke here, right? Marie says, Royals cash it. Yes, I think you take the Royals again tomorrow with Lugo. Tigers and Royals under tomorrow. Today you cash those, Maurice. Yes, excellent wins. Excellent wins. It is not a Aztec Rashad Penny jersey. It is a green Seattle jersey. I had to crack it open. I put my little Scotch tape. I'm like, why? Because some of them have the PSA stick, like the little card on top, but other times they get a little sticker on the number where the autograph is. Plus Money Markel, like that. Is your baby pick up for you? Like the baby pick? Do I? You know what? I think I put the baby pick away, Dale. I don't have the baby pick next to me anymore. The baby pig is not next to me. What do I have? Oh, here's a cool little thing I got next to me. I have Alf. We could send away an Alf card. Or I have some 9mm next to me here. Look at this I picked up. I think I paid $30 for this one. 1989 trading cards. You know who's in this one, Dan? Oh, I ripped the box trying to open this up. It's so sealed. Let's check the. Is Richie P still in the chat here? He'll get a kick out of these. 1989 traded. Robert Lyles, Mark Robinson, Terry Long, Mike Alexander, Rob Bernstein, Hartley Dykes, Isaac Holt, Clarence Weathers, Ron Brown, Courtney Hall. I could feel the dust on these cards as I go through these. John Forcade, Jesse Solomon to the Cowboys. That was that big Herschel Walker deal. Greg Lloyd, Richard Johnson, Robert Massey, Randall McDaniel, Pete Manpley, Bubba McDowell, Tyrone Braxton, Steve Grogan, Myron Guyton, Mark Logan, Dave Waymer, Gary Jeter, Don McPherson, Mike Saxton, the punter Cowboys, Steve Smith, Chris Burkett, Irv Pankey, Steve Diassi, Carnell Lake, Evan Cooper, Cleveland Gary, Tim McDonald, Raul Alegre, Steve Walsh, Low White, Wayne Martin, Marvin Fernandez, Kevin Murphy, Tony Casillas, Frank Reich, Rocker Smith, Paul Palmer, Flipper Anderson, Marion Butts, Jim Covert, Leslie O'Neill, Mike Merriweather, Rodney Peete. Here we go. Little Troy Aikman rookie card. Should I take Troy Aikman out of this? Leave it in the box. How about this guy? How about a Barry Sanders rookie? This puppy's like Gem Mint 10. I ripped this out of plastic. And Dion. And here's another great guy. Derek Thomas. Troy Aikman. Troy joined the Cowboys as the third all-time rated passer in NCAA history. He completed 5,294 yards in total offense for UCLA. 2 years at Oklahoma, redshirted. Actually, 2 at UCLA, then a redshirt, then 2 at Oklahoma. Crazy. Or back, never mind. It was 2 at Oklahoma, redshirt, then at UCLA. I messed up. I love that you remember the baby pick, though, Dale. Maurice coming in. Love it, Maurice. ATL. Hold on, what do we got here? Pitt. Why are we on? You're missing 2 college football games. You're missing 2 college football games, Maurice. You think you're going to win going 3-0? Yes, he is. Sanders was in the set. I won the Butt jersey, Tyreek Mini, and the one you sent today. Richie P's in here stealing from everybody. Tyreek Hill mini helmet, the Butt jersey, and Richard Todd. Richie P's got a whole room dedicated to midday money. Derek Thomas is so good, one of the most underrated defenders in history. Yeah. I mean, of course he had like the 6-sack game, but really good player. I had 89 score football complete set. Anything was worth money. 89 was a great class of rookies. Yeah. I mean, it's really about those 3 cards. You know. Like the set is still like, it's still like crusty with like from not being open. I'd send those cards into PSA, but I don't trust PSA because I sent a Robin Young card in, and they sent back some crap card that's definitely not the card I sent in. I wouldn't have sent in a card that was like folded up like it was in that was in somebody's back pocket. They definitely fugazed me out and stole my card. I wouldn't even say that. They stole the card. They stole it. Was probably a 6 or a 7, and they stole it and put a garbage 2 card in there. So I'll never use PSA. Most of the 89 football scorer cards are in a base set. That's a Topps, though. That's a Topps traded. Sanders, Neon DNA, but can't be Dusty. Yeah. I mean, they're good cards. Dion be coach of the year in college. Coach of the year. Coach of the year. I keep forgetting, T-Money, that you're a guy who thought that the Colorado was going to the college football playoffs last year. I keep forgetting that. If they get to the playoffs, yes, they're not going to the playoffs. Playoffs? Richie P's laughing. I don't know the rules. UNLV, there you go. Yes, the rules. You got to pick all the games. UNLV and Arizona. Come on, Maurice. You're here long enough. You just can't have the 3 NFL. I mean, you got the 3 NFLs, and maybe you go 3-0 and it gets you a win. Score United said has a lot of guys. Tim Brown, Michael Irvin, Chris Carter, Rod Woodson, tons of rookies in that set. I never did football, even in the 80s. I didn't collect football. I was always about the baseball cards. Because, I mean, who collected football cards? It didn't have the same fun as a baseball card. Plus 100 for Brewers money line, just threw $20 on it. Well, not looking good. Top of the 6th we go. Top of the 6th. Hunter Brown listed for the Astros tomorrow. Hunter Brown, Lugo versus Eflin. There we are. What do we got in the live here? Mets minus 3.5, roll line minus 160, over 15.5. We did grab. What did we grab? I totally forgot what I have on this site here. We said the over 13.5. We took Milwaukee out of Pick'em. What do we got over here? What do I got in this one here going? So on this one, we got the under in those WNBAs, 164, and then 152.5. And then we have I did grab the unders on this one. Freed is out. I mean, it's got to change the total for that, no? 7.5 stays the same. Interesting. Kansas City tomorrow. Lugo and Eflin. 130 for Lugo. 7.5 total. What do we got here? 2 outs in this Met game. Scoring has slowed down. Michael B says, outside the quarterback, NFL card's really not worth a ton. Yeah, it's sad. Guys are Hall of Famers are worth nothing. Literally no show. My Brewers plus $1 bet is a lock. Write it down, take a picture. You never know. Anything's possible. Sean says he bet WNBA. I know I'm high and haven't even lit up yet. Yeah, no. Who's that? Mr. Hill today was like, take the unders. So we said, okay. The Mets are minus 3,000. Is this stealing money to put 100 on them to win $50 or some nonsense? $1,033. Is that worth it? Oh man. We go to the bottom of the 6. Frelick, Ortiz, and Terang coming to the dish. Time is getting short in game 1 for Milwaukee. Don't tell me the numbers. Yes, I know you're kidding. Dockety here with the Mets. Roberts coming in. He's in the contest. Here we go. Tampa Bay on Thursday. Syracuse Friday. Texas Tech Saturday. Dallas. Oh, we're missing a Monday nighter. Missing Monday night. I have to shake his head, yeah. Come on, you know sometimes I've done your crazy soccer as well. Don't act surprised. We'll put a little 50 spot out there every once in a while. That's what we do. That's what we do. What we do. Ay, ay, ay. So we had. What do we have in the chat today? I'm looking at my paper, but I should probably just pull up a banner. Brewers minus 145 in the chat. Not looking good. Not looking good for the chat today. Rob, you're missing. You're still missing the Monday night game. T-Money's coming in. Atlanta Thursday. UNLV Friday. Texas Tech Saturday. Dallas Sunday. New Orleans Monday. Rob, where are you? Yes, full blown. WNBA player prop too. Let's go. I told you that. I told you before to take the Kelsey Plum over 17 points. Mets run line minus 3.5 to minus 120. Money line minus 1,300. It's a steal over 14.5. We got a ground out. Sal Ferreira grounds it out. Sevy still in the game. We didn't think he'd come back, and yet here he is. Yet here he is in the sixth inning, powering through to 100 pitches. Well, 96. I'm shocked too, Mike. I know he will dabble, but not women. So are you okay? I'm worried. Sean mentioned player props. I love it. Hold on a second. We do throw out some player props sometimes, Steve Money. All right. I'm just saying. Maybe Dijon Carrington over points as well, 11.5. We need a little something out of the Brew Crew here for our midday money play on Milwaukee and also for our in-game over 12.5, 13.5. WNBA player props. Calm down. I'm calm. I am calm, cool, calm, and collected. Watching another road team win in the playoffs. How about that? There's Rob coming. Thank you, Rob. New Orleans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the contest. Richie P will tell you, we ran a contest when I first did midday money. 40, 50 people in it. 40, 50 people. Don't know where everybody went. Don't know where they went. I know where they went. They left. They didn't come over from Picks and Parlays. T-Way says, I'm in shock you can't come in during baseball playoffs with NBA talk. Call your family for a health and welfare check. Come on. Joe Ortiz flies out to center field. And we have 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. The Mets are getting ready to celebrate again. So the winner of this plays the Dodgers, right? Mets, Milwaukee winner gets Dodgers, right? Because the Dodgers are the 1 seed, Phillies are the 2. Nope, I am wrong. These guys, whoever wins this gets to play the Phillies. San Diego, Orlando is the wild card. They'll get the Dodgers. So KC Baltimore will go on to face the Yankees. Detroit will face Cleveland. Top of the 7th we go. T-Money, do we jump into some Rosario Central versus Velez, Argentina Primera Division live action? Nemo, Ventos, Alonso due up in the top of the seventh. 8-4 New York Mets. Phillies better hope they get the Brewers. I can see the Mets outscoring the Brewers. Phillies top heavy batting wise. Yeah. It'll be an interesting matchup for sure. Again, the Brewers and me were like a team. They're in the Central. I can see them outscoring the Brewers. I know what you meant. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Are you doing NBA this year? I'm taking the Knicks over my Celtics opening day. I'll have some NBA in the chat. People like the NBA. It's just tough to do at noon, giving games out. Because I don't know who's playing. Knicks opening day plus 5.5. Max is in the house. Max, I gotta say, I like the powder blue Philly uniforms from the early 80s. Atlanta, UNLV, Texas Tech, Pittsburgh, KC. T-Mike says Dodgers should beat the Braves, but I don't see how the Braves outscore the Padres. Yeah, Padres should beat the Braves. Aaron Saval, Tampa Bay Rays, replacing Nick Mears. Voting is now open for Player of the Game on MLB.com. Who do we give it to? Who gets it? I want to give it to Winker to start things off, but let's give it to Mr. Ventus. Michael B's out of here. Do what you got to do, Michael. What do you think about the Knicks trade? It didn't make either team that much better, but I think Knicks won the trade. Carly Towns isn't who I want leading my team. He needs to be the second guy. I don't know. I haven't really dug into NBA. Vincenzo and who's the other guy they traded for? Minnesota's they got to tweak their pieces, right? They got to tweak a little bit. And how I feel about the Knicks. I don't think the Knicks are a good team. So, just like Ja, they're too mature. Who the Knicks? Well, the Knicks are just Knicks were a fluke last year. Fluke team. Yeah, Randall, who I like over Cat. Yeah, no, I like Randall. Brings a little toughness, I guess, to Minnesota. Again, I don't jump into NBA to worry about that. I'll see how they play out a little bit first before I see who wins that. Anthony Edwards and Ja are too mature to lead their teams. Listen, I don't think you compare the two. I mean, Ja's acting a fool on IG, so that's why he's suspended. Andy Edwards just got a little too cocky. He thought he is what he was. Maybe he got a little humble last year. Two different immaturity levels here. One guy's just talking a lot of crap in the playoffs. The other guy's just doing stupid stuff. Two totally different immature stuff. You can't go talking crap when you've won nothing. And you can't act a fool when you're on Instagram Live. Or Facebook Live, whatever that was on TikTok. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Not doing the right thing, that's for sure. Oh, my goodness. Now we're 35 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. What is going on with this game? Can we end this game already? All right, I'm going to roll on out. Go see the fam. There's no more comments. I'll come back for Atlanta, San Diego later. So be on the lookout. I'll see you in a couple. What's that? About an hour or so. See you later.